Okay, well, essentially there are only three places that you can have movement on the, the steering part of the Mercane. One is up here where these bolts are, and it's independent of whether you've got dual wheel, a dual motor type, or whether you've got one of the new ones, or whether it's a single like this, because the stem is the same design. So the most common source of wobble is this part here, this hinge, which if it's not done up tightly, firmly, can get some wobble in there. Now you need to really give it a little bit of a quick shake while you're tightening it up, just to make sure that those pins grab in neatly. But you can feel pretty easily if it's here or if it's here by just simply grabbing here and grabbing the stem and moving it. And if these aren't tight enough, or they have loosened up where they bed into and stretch the metal, then you'll feel it there. I've also seen this flute out here, which prevents it from tightening up by people who put too much weight on the stem. However, the other place that's concerning, and more so concerning, is down here, which implies that the two bearings that are on the bottom of this stem are impacted. Now, there's a video that I'll link to that shows you how you can take this off and remove this entire stem to get at that. But basically, it's pretty easy to diagnose if there's any play in here by putting your finger in here and feeling for any up and down play, and in here and feeling for any sideward play. It'll be pretty obvious if it is. Another way is to look carefully at the gap down here in the bottom and just make sure that the tongue that prevents this from going all the way over there is actually, which is right at the very front, that actually moves quite freely. It's easier to lift this up. Now, another way to test this and isolate whether there's anything in there is fold it down and lock it. And now, with your fingers in here, lift this whole piece like you're trying to lift the whole scooter up. And if you can feel any play in either here or here, then you've got a problem. But you've got to be careful that you're not feeling this rotational play. So you need to put your fingers there and get a really good sense of that. And if you're not feeling any play, and it's not making any feeling when you're doing that, then it's probably either in here or in here, rather than in there. There's another place that you need to look at as well, and that's this joint where this goes into the body here, which should not be a problem, but can be if one of the bolts is broken. So again, put your fingers there so you can feel movement, and then lift the scooter up. So this is hard to do from this angle, so I'm going to do it with my thumb here and the finger on the other side, and lift the scooter up. And if I'm not feeling any movement here, that's a good thing. Now you can isolate that more easily by taking off the bottom half of the base plate and then just having a look at where those four heads are. I've got a blog post on when I actually just diagnosed this particular unit with having a problem. So there you go. Hopefully that helps.